to the stage. He performs all over New York City. You are going to love him. This is Joey Rimatello.
All right. I love when Michaela hosts because I don't even have to adjust the microphone. I don't really believe COVID-19 was made in China. When was the last time you saw something made in China last this long? COVID-19 has been very stressful. I mean, look at my face. I just turned 30. I am obviously not a millennial. I don't Snapchat. I don't Instagram. Okay, but if I'm at a party, I may snort a gram. I am old school Brooklyn. I am not from this new Brooklyn, you know. Hi, my name is Chip. Welcome to our brewery. This is my partner, LeVar. And his wife, Moonbeam. And their son, Sundown. Would you like a free-range hamburger? I didn't grow up with guys like Chip and LeVar. I grew up with guys like Tough Tony and Psycho Sal. I had an Uncle Anthony. Well, I still have an Uncle Anthony. They used to call him the Butcher. Yeah. He's in prison now. He, quote, sold insurance. I don't ask any questions. I have to take care of his wife, and he calls me up on the phone. He's like, "Hey, Joe, thank you for taking care of my wife. I know she's a pain in the ass. Why do you think I pleaded guilty this time?" Everybody called me Joey Z. The Z is for Zoloft. They told me I was a little wild. Yeah, I had PTCC. You okay over there, buddy? All right? Okay, good. All right. I have a post-traumatic crappy childhood. I did a very traumatic crappy childhood. First of all, I grew up with 8 sisters. Yeah, very confusing. Like for the first 10 years of my life, I sat down to pee. I mean, who knew? I'm watching them. I'm just a little kid, you know. I didn't even know they made boys' underwear until I went to gym class. I'm looking at my friend Paulie. I'm like, "Paulie, you know you have a hole in the front of your panties there?" Crazy. I also had a stepmom. I think she was just stepping in and fucking my father. My father was no help. I remember the first time I asked him for advice. He said, "Put some air in your balls and be a man." I was like, "I'm only 8, Dad." I'm lucky though, I didn't have just my parents to rely on. I had a lot of drugs and alcohol. I love doing drugs too, I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? I mean, I really did. Especially that cocaine and crack. Man, that was my favorite. Yeah, I love the whole process of cooking the cocaine. You know, because I'm Italian. You know, it's like cooking. Hey, 2 pots of cocaine, 2 pots of baking soda. You know, a little water, you put it on the stove. Bam! Look at that, a beautiful rock, okay? Oh man, yeah, it was crazy. I'm 60 years old, I'm not married. Yeah, I've never been married. Yeah, thank you. My friends look at me like I'm a god. And I figure at this point, like, why bother, right? I mean, what do I got, 10, 15 years left? I mean, do I really want to be bossed around at this point? You know? You know, why should I ruin my happiness? And what's the proper etiquette made for dating now anyway. Like, I wouldn't even know how to act on a date. Like, if I take out a woman out, do I go down? I don't know. Do I kiss her goodnight? I don't even know anymore. They have these dating websites for people like over 50 now. You know, I've just looked at them, okay? And, like, they have this one dating, it's called, what the hell is it called? I'm getting dementia now. Yeah, it's called outoftime.com. Yeah. I'm looking at these profiles. It's more like outoftime.com. Yeah. This one woman, 66 years old, she's looking for love. I don't think she's looking for love. I think she's looking for somebody to help her out of the bathtub. You know? And then rub Ben Gay on her back, you know? This other lady, 78 years old, she's seeking a life partner. Life partner! You should be seeking life support at 78 years old. My God. Let's get back to Brooklyn. I'm so old school Brooklyn that we didn't even have college growing up, okay? It's like you either became a fireman, a policeman, a garbage man, or a hitman. You know? I was lucky though, I grew up in the family business. I became a bagel deli man. You know? But it's almost time for me to hang up my apron because I noticed that I'm getting a little cranky with the customers now when they come in, you know, when they ask for things like, do you have vegan cream cheese? You have rainbow bagels? You have blueberry bagels? Can you make my coffee half decaf, half regular? I mean, like an idiot. I'm like, do you want the decaf on the bottom? Or do you want it on the top? How do you want me to pour this concoction? Do you want me to pour it side to side? Do you have almond milk or wheat milk? I'm like, look at you, you're like 19. What do you need almond milk for? Anyway, where do they get almond milk? There's no nipple. Right? Could you scoop out my bagel? Yeah, I can scoop out your bagel. You mind if I use this finger? Huh? But now that you ladies got to know me a little bit, you know, if any of you just want to go out with me after the show, I just want to let you know that sex is not a priority in my life anymore. Okay? You know, I just want you to be aware of that. Like, my new priorities are food and sleep. I'll give you an example. A lady friend of mine called me up. She's like, hey Joey, my kid's going away for the weekend. You want to come over? I go, I can't. I'm going to Peter Luger's Steakhouse with my friends. She started screaming at me on the phone. She's like, those are your plans? I'm offering you a beautiful sexual weekend. You'd rather go to a steakhouse? I said, hey, it's not just any steakhouse. Okay, it's Peter Luger's Steakhouse. Right? Now my friends and I, we go to Peter Luger's like once or twice a year. Right? I mean, I could have sex 3 or 4 times a year. I mean, if I wanted to, okay? You know, I can go like 300 to 400 days without sex now. Yeah. I become a sexual camel. I can't go 300 to 400 days without Peter Luger's Steakhouse. I'll tell you this funny little story before I go. A while back, I was making out with this woman. I'm talking a while back, okay? Like, and she pulls back. I'm like, are you okay? She, you know, I'm like, asking her if she's all right. And she's like, you're a really good kisser. I'm like, I got a lot of practice, okay? I got 8 sisters, all right?